Service to Aidsvoll due at 11:08 is now arriving on track 1. Due to the coronavirus, the train companies are open. Strongly advise our passengers to show consideration and maintain at least 1 meter distance to each other. Remember to buy your ticket before you board.
Hi. Hallo.
Dag, sheDigs.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm alright. Okay. Yes. Sande.
Life in Sande. In the lockdown.
It's on the top. Sink, I think. Sink, I think.
Hei, hei. Til alle mine fans der ute.
Artichoke.
Quite a shock.
Now it's gone. Why did you end up here with all the plants and everything you do?
I believe the reason I ended up here, first of all, it was a coincidence that this place was for sale, and this particular place where I live was sold as a demolition object. It was the rain came through the roof and there was no floor in the house, and it was just a complete mess. Luckily my father was just retired, and he has helped me out a lot to put this place back together. At the time when we started working on this house, I was also working for a company doing demolition work. So almost all the materials that went into putting the place back together are reused. You can call it recycled. We tore down old houses and brought the materials here, and we refurbished the house till the standard it is today. It's not finished and it's not pretty, but it's cheap and it's functional and it's warm in the wintertime, and I enjoy it here.
Lately, last year, the few seasons, you have started to grow your own food and vegetables. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I am trying to learn how to grow things in my garden. My family, on both my father and my mother's sides, are farmers. My father was not. He moved to the city, so I am raised in the suburbs. But it has always been close to my heart to live off the land. I am not very talented, and it's much harder to grow food than people, think. A lot of people think you can just, throw some seeds in the ground and you will eat. That is so far from the truth. So many things to learn, and that's what I find fascinating, because you learn something every day. I need to learn at least the basics on how to grow food in order to show the true farmers the respect that they deserve for bringing food to our tables. Because if I just, go to the store and buy food and never give it any thought, I think that's not respectful for the people who actually feed us. It's a process to learn how to be a better human when you put some effort into.
And is there any other reason you can add for growing food, especially in this particular time we are in?
We are living in very difficult or very strange economic times. It is not given that we will have food available in the stores the same way that we do today in the future. So I think about that as well, that maybe one day this will be the only way to have food. I hope not, but we never know.
I read that the capacity of the food storage that will be in this in the fall is only 30 to 40%. And what about the rest 60%? If the border is still closed when the fall comes, where are we going to get our food?
It's a serious question, and we are living in extremely dangerous times. That's not an exaggeration. There are indicators that tell us that a lot of the supply chains in the modern agriculture is breaking down. Both the export of foods to China for processing has broken down already. This means that food is not coming back to our markets from China. It can be a real threat.
What are you making? What are you growing? And did you grow everything from seeds?
I have short-term and long-term plants. In the short-term perspective, I grow things like potatoes, beans, peas, carrots, things like that. But I also grow berries and I plant trees. So I can have, eventually I want what we call a fruit garden or a fruit forest. I have apple trees, pears, I have cherries, I have what you call plums, and I also have some hazelnut trees. So started with nothing, and it's getting planting new trees and new bushes every year.
And you have a lot of tomatoes.
Yes, it started with tomatoes. I believe that's the easy way into gardening is tomatoes. I say tomatoes are very difficult to fail. It's an easy thing to grow. It's a difficult crop to do perfect, to get the best results. Then you must have experience and learn a few tricks, but just to succeed, just to get a few tomatoes, that's not hard. Anybody can do that. Soil quality is very important, and when I started growing, I knew nothing about soil quality, but when you talk with other people and see what other people are using, then you learn to see the difference. You have to add manure and make your own compost and things like that.
And you are using...
This year I have bought a big pile of cow manure, yes.
Cow shit?
Cow shit. So that's two trailer loads, so it's probably 30 tons of cow manure in the garden this year. That's keeping me busy. I hope the vegetables will appreciate it. We are going to give this poor little guy a new house because he has been living way too long in this small pot. Today it's moist and wet. That's not good, but he was very dry and sad last night, so I gave him too much to drink. This is not good. I'm not proud of this work. This has been sitting too long in the small pot. I removed some of the leaves at the bottom because I'm going to plant it deeper. Eventually it will grow new roots from the stem. Tomatoes have this ability. The strange things about tomatoes is in nature they would not grow up. They would grow up and then they will fall down and they will grow along the ground, and these shoots will make new plants. We do it a bit artificially with human help. We start to put some soil and compost in the new pot. Compress it a little bit, not too much. Yeah, this is about right. She digs and he fills. Was that funny? No, not really. Okay, and I will just... Now it's almost done. I will water it in, soak it, but I don't think I will do that today because it's quite late in the afternoon, and I will water it tomorrow.
There might be a little less to buy in the stores this fall.
Yeah, and we love tomatoes, so we have to grow our own. More tomatoes. So.
We're gonna call the Pizza Express.
They're not answering. They're bankrupt.
Probably.
Have to find something else.
Okay.
I have a backup plan.
And that is?
It's a local burger joint close by.
Okay, let's go.
There. kebab-kylling.
Ja. 2 cola.
Ja.
Skal bare ta den først.
Finner du koden min nå?
Jeg lurer på det. Det flagget der, hva det ved siden av norske?
Det Kurdistan.
Er det der du fra?
Ja.
Ok. Ja, artig.
Metal is everywhere.
Pull tab. In the salt. Salt with rice and pull tab.
Ja, bara, du må bilda hon också när hon... Ja,
Ja, skal filme alt.
Sjappa di kommer på YouTube.
Det är bra. Smakar den bra?
Ja, veldig godt. Du kan abonnere på sheDigs. Du tar den, ja.
Hva holder du?
Han er litt mer sånn kniv og gaffel-fyr. Det var godt, altså.
Ja, det er god.